home floor for the series tonight in Los Angeles as the Lakers will be playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. As expected, Shaq, they dropped Game 1. What do they have to do tonight?
Well, just play your brand of basketball. If you got to make adjustments, do that. But try to stick with that what never got you to this point.
Sounds so simple. No, I think totally opposite. You have to play with urgency and desperation. You have to think that there's nothing and no tomorrow. It's still early in the series, but you have to play every game like it's in.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we'll see you sometime.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this one. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Jeffries in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From inside. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard is going to light up. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And the layup is good.
Excellent precision and focus from Simmons. Feeling nobody can guard him down on the block, and he's right most of the time.
Inside, and stolen by Horford. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Count it.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Richardson gets to Horford. Back to Richardson. High post, Embiid. He's against Jeffries. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Will not go. This is off the front arm. Down low. Simmons with the defensive effort.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
The pass to Embiid. Richardson gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
is going to drop. It looks good from here.
LeBron passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. James outside. Over Harris. LeBron's shot is good.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Simmons looking around. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Alex Caruso.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it looks absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Harris. Puts it up off the inbound. Trying to get open is Davis. Second shot opportunity. That one drops for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Grant. This is it to Embiid. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bible. It's tipped. They recover it. And the layup's good off the glass. .133 left in the first quarter. Jeffries kicks to Bradley. To the wing right side. This one for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Enzo Graham will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons passes to Thibault. From deep. Doesn't go for it. And the Lakers going the other way now. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Here's Grant. Following the score by Avery Bradley. Pass to Thibault. From 11 feet away. Davis with some nice deep.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
7-second difference. Shot in game clock. Pass to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's Bradley. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of substitution swap here for the Lakers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Puts it up from 15, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Jeffries in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. But drive by Simmons. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Simmons got 8 points.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
James finds Bradley to the middle. Richardson with the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Anthony Davis, #1, and of course Ben Simmons.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Graham. Drills the elbow jumper. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. And Simmons kicks to Harris. To Simmons. Shoots over Bradley. Simmons missing again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Inside, and stolen by Graham. 3 on 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Lakers leading by 7. James finds Davis. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And here is Graham. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been poor.
Brett, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And stolen by Horford. Harris passes to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Down to the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Takes it to him. To Simmons. 5 to shoot. For 3, Richardson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And there's the pass to Caruso. And Simmons with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Floats one. Back to Harris. Embiid with it. He's against Jeffries. Got a piece of it. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Caruso. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
The dish to Morris. To the inside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Graham surveying the floor. That's good from 17 feet away. Graham's got 9.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And here's James. They'll bring it up for the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. To the middle. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Richardson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Off the inbound pass.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
Passes it to Harris. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. Loads it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Philadelphia shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Graham, the pass to Harris. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
From deep LeBron. It's good from long range. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Caruso. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons on the wing. Started by Davis. And that one drops for him. Simmons got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. That one falls.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
LeBron outside. Outside, Davis. Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 7. Graham with the ball. From downtown, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this league exciting.
And you know what? We call that, Grant, spurt ability. When they absolutely needed it, they found it. A frantic finish in store.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 6. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Harris. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Puts it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Down low, Embiid gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Pass to James. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Inside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
It's in shot. It drops.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Harris outside. Shoots. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for it.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Kept alive. Got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. And here are the 76ers now. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
Series Game 2 of the NBA Finals for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David